EA Sports. It's in the game.
To Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's an NBA Wednesday night on ESPN and EA Sports as we get set for the Cavaliers, looking for a key road win against the LA Clippers. All right, as this game gets in,
is his demeanor. He continues to embrace the challenges that come before him. He honors his teammates, he honors his coaches, and he honors his organizations that he plays with the effort and the attention to detail with which he plays.
the Cavs coming off an impressive. What were you most pleased with in their previous game?
Say it with me, Mike. Come on. It's a make or miss league. You know it. They did it. They made it from the three, and when you have the three-pointer going, I don't care who you are, you're tough to beat.
Paul on the drive, and he Euro steps his way to the basket, and a nice finish at the basket.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Irving against Crawford. To the basket, flips it up. Can't get the layup to fall.
Even great shooters are distracted by a great closeout and a hard contest.
And J.J. Redick with a three-pointer. He scored 15 points in their previous game against the Portland Trail Blazers.
To go on extended runs, you've got to use your timeouts wisely. This was a good one.
Irving on the drive, weaves his way to the basket, and Kyrie Irving with a two-pointer.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in.
Throws down the dunk.
Execution. Solid screen. Good fundamental pass. Catch it. Finish.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his fluff, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach?
It's good. And a foul. And Blake Griffin will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
For LA, Blake Griffin to the line.
Each year, Jeff, we seem to be saying this, Blake Griffin just gets better and better every season. He finds a new area to improve upon.
Well, when you talk to anybody associated with the Clippers, back to you, is that he is a first into the gym type of guy and a last out of the gym type of guy. He's willing to put the work in.
Gets it up for two. And Paul the jumper. That's good. Chris Paul with 8 points and 2 assists.
Nothing prettier than the spot up three-point shot. That one was dead center right from the start.
Pass telegraphed, stolen by Paul. Curling in. Slams it home.
Everybody clap your hands.
Puts it up. Final seconds of the quarter, and he'll give it a try. So that'll end the first quarter. Los Angeles is... Jeff, as a coach, you've got to be really happy with that start. What was most impressive?
Well, just the solid nature of their performance. You don't need to do the spectacular in the NBA to succeed. You need to do the things that you can control, and they did that in quarter number one.
You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he can say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game. He's a great free throw shooter.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Oh, he takes him off the dribble. Smith fires with 1 left on the 24. To Griffin. Pass to the corner. Crawford jumper. Knocks down the shot. He's 3 for 5 from the field. They need a timeout here. The Cavaliers down by 13. Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but pace and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
Paul shot from three-point land. No good. To Shumpert. To the basket.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports.
Game track. Field goal percentage.
The Cleveland Cavaliers weren't efficient with their shooting, and therefore they weren't effective with their offense. Their field goal percentage is lacking, and it's probably the biggest reason for their first half deficit. The shooting was certainly worse in the opening quarter.
Paul against Irving. For Chris Paul, he is desperate to get to a finals, desperate for a championship, but his team not able to get past the second round. What does he have to do to take them there, Jeff?
Well, Chris Paul is a great player. Oftentimes, how far capitalizing by making the shot.
Can hold on to the ball. Griffin.
Roll. Pick, roll, catch, finish.
32, Blake Griffin.
To James. There's the pick. Puts it down.
They're in a rhythm, guarding the pick and roll. They don't expect you to hit them with a slip. You slip to the rim, you get the fine pass on the run, catch and finish.
To Paul. Paul for 2. Puts it up. Oh, what a play. He threw it right back down. Irving against Paul. At the buzzer. A whistle and a foul called against Paul. And Kyrie Irving will get to shoot at the free throw line.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
First free throw as we head to the fourth quarter. The coaching staff really has to be pleased with what they've seen so far, Jeff.
Yeah, and they've got to keep on doing what they're doing to keep on getting what they're getting. They've got a comfortable lead. They got to keep working at the game, and if they do, this one will be over.
Gets it to go. The Clippers. Oh, quick move, gets inside. Paul forcing there. It's good. A 2-pointer. The Clippers up by 17.
The concentration to be able to shoot through the contested hand, that's a big-time shot.
From beyond the arc. Knocks down the jumper for 3. Chris Paul with 17 points.
You can't take your timeouts from one game to the next. These timeouts should have been used earlier to try to keep the game more manageable. Now it's a blowout, and they take the timeout.
Here's the pick. To Paul. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
I'm out of here. You can carry me the rest of the night.
Number 3, Chris Paul.
4 minutes gone by in the fourth. Los Angeles up by 22. To James. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Blows past him with the dribble. Screen set nicely.
Two-man game execution. Great
Ball against Irving. Amazing dunk. Well worth the replay. And that will do it. The final score is 60-36. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen.
Player of the game.
Chris Paul was terrific with this all-around offense and is most deserving of this award. It's amazing when you think how many of the points on the scoreboard were either directly scored by him or made possible with one of his passes. What a game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN